How to get out of depression. The first 5 things to do. If you're stuck in depression right now, listen to this. Your brain is not broken, it's overwhelmed, and it can heal faster than you think. Before we go any further, here is the most important truth I want you to hold on to. Depression doesn't disappear with one big change. It heals through 5 small actions done consistently, even when you don't feel like doing them. This video will walk you through the first 5 actions that research from Harvard, Mayo Clinic, and modern neuroscience consider the most effective starting point for people trying to climb out of depression. These steps are simple, but they are powerful. And if you stay with me until the end, I'll give you a 7-day micro plan you can start tonight. Calm, warm, credible high. And welcome to Longevity Zen. If depression has been draining your energy, stealing your sleep, affecting your motivation, or making you feel disconnected from life, this video is for you. My goal today is not to tell you, be positive or think happy thoughts. You've probably heard those lines 1,000 times, and they don't help. Instead, we're going to talk about real strategies supported by psychology, neuroscience, and clinical observations. Strategies that everyday people have used to lift themselves out of a dark place, one small step at a time. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to walk next to you, gently, slowly, and clearly, showing you what thousands of therapists and researchers agree on. Depression is not a personal failure. It is a signal from the brain asking for safety, structure, and reconnection. Today, we'll start building that together. Let's begin. 1. The 1 meter rule, making the smallest possible move. When people are depressed, there is one mistake they almost always make. They try to fix their entire life at once. They want to change their job, rebuild their relationships, fix their habits, get back motivation, and find meaning again. Depression makes even simple tasks feel heavy. So when we aim too high, we collapse, and then we blame ourselves again. Modern neuroscience explains why. In depression, the prefrontal cortex, the brain's motivation engine, goes offline. This means planning becomes harder, thinking becomes slower, everything feels overwhelming. So here is the first antidote. The 1 meter rule. Do something so small you cannot fail. Examples. Drink 1 full glass of water. Sit outside for 3 minutes. Make your bed halfway. Take a 60-second cold splash at the end of your shower. Stretch for 30 seconds. Walk from your door to the end of the driveway. These tiny actions do something extremely important inside the brain. They reactivate dopamine, the momentum neurotransmitter. Dopamine is not about pleasure. It's about movement. And when dopamine starts firing again, even at a small level, you begin to feel, maybe I can do one more thing. Maybe I can move again. Maybe I'm not stuck forever. That is the beginning of healing. The 1 meter rule beats depression because it lowers the bar enough for you to win again. Every time you complete a tiny action, your brain receives a message, I am capable. And that message accumulates. If this resonates with you, please like this video. It helps YouTube show the content to more people who are silently struggling. 2. The 90-second reset. Break emotional spirals. One of the most painful parts of depression is rumination. When the mind gets stuck replaying worst-case scenarios, regrets, or predictions that haven't even happened. Harvard neuroscientist Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor discovered something extraordinary. Any emotional reaction, anger, sadness, fear, panic, lasts only 90 seconds unless the mind keeps feeding it. This means you're not hurting because the emotion is strong. You're hurting because the spiral keeps restarting. So here is the second strategy, the 90-second reset. Whenever you feel sadness or hopelessness rising, do this. Stop whatever you're doing. Close your eyes. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 2 seconds. Exhale slowly for 6 to 8 seconds. Repeat this for exactly 90 seconds. Why 90 seconds? Because that is how long it takes for cortisol, stress hormone, adrenaline, negative emotional chemicals to flush out of your bloodstream. This technique has been used in trauma therapy, panic treatment, depression clinics, mindfulness-based cognitive therapy. The goal is simple. Interrupt the emotional spiral before it becomes a storm. After 90 seconds, the body calms. When the body calms, the mind follows. You are not fighting the depression. You are interrupting its momentum. If this technique feels useful so far, comment below. 90 seconds. I can do that. Your comment may help another person find this video. Strategy 3. Rebuild your internal rhythm. You cannot heal a depressed mind inside a chaotic body. One of the most surprising discoveries in neuroscience over the last 15 years is this. Depression is not only emotional, it is also biological. And one of the biggest biological factors is disrupted rhythm, irregular sleep, inconsistent wake time, uneven exposure to daylight, chaotic eating schedule, lack of movement, too much artificial light at night. When circadian rhythm breaks, your brain loses its anchor. And when the brain has no anchor, it becomes vulnerable to depression. So strategy 3 is rebuild your internal rhythm. Using the 3 anchors, light, movement, and sleep. Anchor 1, morning light exposure, 3 to 10 minutes. This is one of the simplest ways to begin healing depression, yet very few people know it. Harvard psychiatrist Dr. Andrew Huberman explains, 3 to 10 minutes of natural light in the first hour after waking resets the entire nervous system.
Why? It lowers morning cortisol spikes. It increases daytime alertness. It boosts evening melatonin. It improves motivation. It reduces depressive symptoms within weeks. You don't need a sunrise walk. Just step outside your balcony or front door. Look toward the sky, not the sun, and breathe for a few minutes. That's it. This single habit can reduce depressive symptoms by 20 to 30% in clinical observations. Anchor 2. Micro movement, 2 to 5 minutes. You don't need exercise. You don't need discipline. You don't need motivation. You only need movement. Small, gentle, slow. Examples: march in place for 90 seconds, stretch your arms while breathing, rotate your shoulders 15 to 20 times, walk inside your home for 2 minutes, stand up and sit down 10 times. Movement increases BDNF, the brain's growth factor. BDNF is like fertilizer for your neurons. In depressed people, BDNF levels are low. Movement increases it. Higher BDNF equals more emotional stability. 2 minutes a day is enough to start.
Anchor 3. Structured sleep window. One of the clearest signs of depression is disrupted sleep. Difficulty falling asleep. Waking up in the middle of the night. Oversleeping, feeling tired even after sleeping. You don't need perfect sleep. You need a stable window. Choose a 90-minute sleep window where you try to fall asleep every day. For example, between 10 to 11:30 p.m. or 11:30 p.m., 1 a.m. Why? Because the brain needs predictability. When the body knows when to shut down, your emotional regulation system becomes stronger. Depression hates rhythm, because rhythm stabilizes the brain. If this feels helpful, please like the video. It helps YouTube push the content to people who are silently suffering right now. Strategy 4. The micro-connection technique. Humans heal through human connection, even tiny ones. One of the most damaging parts of depression is isolation. Not because being alone is bad, but because the brain interprets isolation as danger. Loneliness increases cortisol, inflammation, and thinking. Studies from the University of Chicago show just 10 days of social withdrawal worsens depressive symptoms significantly. But here's the good news. You don't need deep conversations. You don't need friends. You don't need energy. You only need micro connections, small, low-effort moments of human contact. Examples of micro-connections that heal the brain. A 5-second hello to your neighbor, a smile at the barista, a short message, "Hey, just checking in." Saying thank you gently to the cashier. Commenting positively on a YouTube video. Sending a heart emoji to someone you trust. Sitting in a cafe even if you don't talk to anyone. These may seem tiny, but tiny is exactly what the depressed brain needs. Why? Because micro-connections trigger oxytocin, bonding hormone, serotonin, mood stabilizer, dopamine, motivation, safety signals to the amygdala, fear center. You don't need a community. You don't need friends to understand you. The brain just needs reminders that you are not alone in the world. The 1-1-1 challenge. Do this for the next 7 days. Say one hello, send one message, give one compliment. It takes less than 60 seconds a day, but it gently rewires the brain from "I am disconnected" to "I am part of something." That shift alone has helped many people reduce depression symptoms dramatically. If you're still here listening, you're doing something incredibly brave. Please subscribe. This helps the channel grow so we can continue supporting mental wellness worldwide. Strategy 5. The meaning anchor exercise. Healing begins when your brain finds one small reason to keep going. Depression destroys meaning. Everything feels pointless. Nothing feels worth doing. The future feels empty. But here is what therapists have learned after decades. You don't need a big purpose to fight depression. You only need one anchor, small, personal, honest. An anchor is someone you care about, something you want to protect, a skill you want to learn, a place you want to visit, a project you want to finish, a part of your personality you don't want to lose. Your anchor doesn't have to be noble or impressive. It just needs to matter to you. The exercise. Simple, 3 minutes. Take a breath, sit comfortably, and answer one of these prompts. Who would suffer if I disappeared? What tiny thing makes my life 1% better? What is one moment in my past when I felt alive? What is something I'm curious about? What is something unfinished that I'm not ready to abandon? If I could help just one person, who would it be? Whatever answer comes up, that's your meaning anchor. You don't need to act on it today. Just hold it gently in your mind. This anchor becomes your emotional North Star. Whenever depression pulls you down, you return to it. Meaning protects the mind. Meaning gives the brain a direction to move toward. And direction is the beginning of healing. If you found your anchor today, please comment a heart emoji. You don't need to explain. Just let others know they're not alone. The 7-day micro plan to lift the fog. You don't need a transformation. You need one gentle step at a time. Every therapist knows this truth. People don't fall into depression in one day, and they don't climb out in one day either. Healing is built from small, repeatable actions. So here is a 7-day micro plan designed for people who have very low energy, low motivation, and low hope. You don't need discipline. You don't need confidence. You don't need to believe in yourself. You only need to show up gently each day for a few minutes. Day 1. Clear the noise, brain reset. Today, your job is simple. Sit alone for 3 minutes and breathe slowly. Place your right hand on your stomach. Inhale through the nose. Exhale twice as long. Do 10 breaths. This resets your vagus nerve, the system that calms anxiety and depression. You may cry. You may feel nothing. Both are normal. Healing begins with stillness. Day 2. Right before screen. Before checking your phone, step outside for 90 seconds of daylight. This stabilizes your circadian rhythm and reduces the morning depression crash. If there is no sun, no problem. Cloudy light still works. Your brain only needs brightness, not sunshine. Day 3. Move for 2 minutes. No workout, no pressure, just movement. Walk in place, rotate your shoulders, stretch your spine. You're increasing BDNF, the brain's growth protein. BDNF is like anti-depression fertilizer. You increase it through movement, not motivation. Day 4. Microconnection. Depression lies to you. It's to be alone. No one cares. You bother people. This is not truth. This is a symptom. So today, do one microconnection. Text someone, just checking in. Say hello to a neighbor, comment something kind on a video, send someone a heart emoji. You don't need a deep talk, just a micro signal of connection. Your brain needs this more than you think. Day 5. One tiny victory. Depression steals all sense of progress. So today, create one tiny win. Examples: wash one cup, make your bed halfway, take a shower, throw away one old paper drink, one full glass of water, open a window for fresh air. The goal is not productivity. The goal is to remind your brain it can influence the world again. Day 6. Find your meaning anchor. This is the most emotional day. Ask yourself one question. What small thing makes my life worth staying for? It could be a person, a memory, a dream, a future version of you, something unfinished, something you want to protect. Write it on your phone. This anchor will pull you through the darkest moments. Even therapists use this technique for themselves. Day 7. Reduce one source of pain. Depression gets worse when you ignore small pain points. Today, choose one thing that constantly drains you and reduce it by 1%. Examples: reduce social media time, throw away junk, unfollow toxic accounts, clear one corner of your room, uninstall one app that stresses you, say no to one unnecessary commitment. You don't need to fix your whole life. You only need to remove one source of psychological inflammation. The core message: depression does not get better with force. It's better with rhythm breath, human connection, small victories meaning simplicity and gentleness. You don't fight depression. You stabilize yourself enough to rise above it. The truth you must hear: you are not broken. You are not weak. You are not beyond repair. Your brain is in survival mode. Not because you failed, but because you have been carrying too much, too long, with too little support. And yet, you are still here. That means something inside you, no matter how small, still wants to live. That tiny part of you is enough to rebuild an entire life. If you take only one thing from this video, let it be this: you don't heal alone, and you don't heal quickly. You heal gently, consistently, imperfectly, but you heal. And every day you choose to take one small action, you are telling your brain, I'm giving up. That is how people come back from depression, slowly, bravely, quietly. Just like you are doing right now. Call to action: emotional plus strong. If this video supported you even a little bit, please subscribe to Longevity Zen. You're not subscribing to a channel. You're saying yes to a community of people healing together. Like this video. Comment a heart emoji to let others know they are not alone. Share it with someone you care about. And your one action can save someone's day, and maybe their life. Teaser video 2, overthinking. The next video in this healing series is overthinking, how to break the thought loop that keeps you stuck. Overthinking is the silent engine behind anxiety, insomnia, burnout, and yes, depression. In the next episode, we'll break down why the brain loops thoughts, how to stop mental spirals, how to calm the mind in 60 seconds, and the 3-step scientific method to silence overthinking. So turn on the notification bell. You don't want to miss this.